heard me when I spoke in and this president that we have has a vision. And that vision, many of us whom he has called to share his authority have seen the vision. And we are walking through that vision. It may not be with the speed that he wants us to speed up, but we are walking towards that vision. It is my prayer that that vision is maintained by the Liberian people so that the aspects of it that have not been delivered in these few years can be delivered over the extended period. That's my real prayer. But I'm impressed with a young woman, 22 years old. I believe that level of innovation brings out of each one of you things that you never thought you could have done. Be bold to take risks and let people help you accomplish your task. We have done these books and have seen them before. We have gone through the editing processes and it meets the standards that we require. All of the various curricula for early childhood, those books were written and aligned with them so they will serve the purpose. Not only that she wrote the book, but she also wrote the teacher's edition. Because not everyone can teach foundation learning. Not everyone. It's not just general teaching. There are attitude problems, there are strategies to keep the child's attention. All of those are embedded in what she has written.
Minister Sonii, now the book has been launched. What's next, moving forward?
The next step is for her to see if there can be some people to fund her, or there may be schools that want to place in orders for quantities, or if the ministry itself through the government raise some funds for early childhood learning materials, we ourselves will take the bold step to produce some for public schools. Of course, that's the best we can do in this time because we may not have sufficient to do for everybody else. So we will do some. That is the next step. Now, with that, I believe people will also, now she can take these books and find donors. Find people can help her to have it produced. We will help promote it. We will help share it. We will help people to want to buy it. Maybe we'll try to see if we can get one set for some schools so that those schools can use it as a basis of trying to get a lot more.
How does this book launch align with your vision to transforming the country's education system?
Foundational learning is now the key. We have come to know that when the foundation in school is set of good things, the child can read, the child can write, the child can understand, and the child can add and subtract basic arithmetic. Learning going forward is easy, and this is where I want to take this education sector. So once the folks are learning at the lower level, they will make it going forward.
Alright, Minister, how are you pronouncing about scholarship
for her? Yeah, sure.
Can you talk about that?
First of all, if she is not already on scholarship for Stella Marie, we'll make sure that she's on scholarship this coming semester when she completes her program. That's one. After she completes, for someone of that quality, we'll find foreign scholarship for her to go away. Now, if she cannot go away right away because she still wants to be in this environment and teach, then at the universities where early childhood degrees have been granted, we pay for her to go there. Because we know now that her passion for teaching is established at this age, and I don't think it can change. That's an asset to this country. We need to help her to develop even more.
Your final message.
I want to thank you guys who hold the microphone so that you promote these kinds of things. Encourage parents. The children that they have to spend some time with them and for them. Many of them may not know the lessons the children are doing, but they can always ask a question. How was school today? What's the teacher said? So if I'm a parent who may not know the children well, I'm asking the child how was school today and want to see they're capable, even if I can't read it, then it will put me with the teachers and the school in position to help the kids come up and deliver education as the country wants to see.
The peace
Thank
message.
you very much.
The peace message.
Again, of course, I follow the lead of the president. This year is election year. You vex, you're not vexed. Whatever the case is, you're disappointed, you're not disappointed. The stability of this country comes first. Why? Because I have lived here. I was here in 1980, I was here in 1985, I was here in 1990, I was here October 1992, I was here April 96, I was here 2003, 2001, 2 and 3 for all those crises. So when somebody talking about the impact of instability, I know it. And I want to encourage all young people who were born in the 90s who really didn't see this confusion. They should not allow anybody to move them towards that direction. This year is election year. Campaign for the people you want to campaign for. I'm campaigning for the president because of what I see him do. Not who he is, but because what I see him do that benefit this country in my mind, which I have not seen in all my lifetime till now. For me, I believe another opportunity to make it better. That's what I think. And I want to encourage all of you, when you sit down behind the microphone, don't really play music. But as you are playing music and the music begins to appeal to your listener, tell them, peace first, peace second, peace last, even as we go through elections, whether you are happy or not.
Mr. Sonii, on the final lap, I am concerned as to how does this government see education?
I wish we had $1 billion just like that, but we don't. But the government sees education as first and primary to its national development agenda. This is why when the government developed its PAPD, Pillar 1 is the development of the people, power to the people. And power to the people begins with education of them giving them capacity to help themselves. Power to the people. And that power to the people made education ministry the champion for that pillar of 4 ministries. Education, youth and sports, gender, and health. Those 4 ministries, education is the lead. Why? Because we are the one helping to make sure that all the other sectors get the supply of human capacity. So this is where the government is looking. I have been around the country. I have been to many countries. Education is excessively expensive, especially the good one. This government wants to do just that. But can we do all of it in the short space of time? No. But we have done some. The president tried to give gratis to all the students that go to colleges and universities so they can get a degree. It's not free. It's free to them, but it's not free for the government, because the government reimburses tuition rates to the various public universities as part of their budget support. All the WAS children for all the schools, I think this time more than 45,000 students at the exam. They don't have to worry about money. That's more than $3.5 million. The government is going to pay that as well. They are not paying it just because we want to pay it. We pay it because we want every child not to struggle to do this, except the child himself choose not to. My message, again, peace first, peace second, peace last. Let's go to October 10th. And at the end of October 10th, we can decide, for me, that this government continues. And for those that are thinking otherwise, they may have their reasons. God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Voice of